And we're back. We're at Java Burrito this time for the photo walk.
And everything to the west of the Cascade Mountain is like.
What are you shooting?
I'm shooting a Rebel EOS T7.
Can I see it? Yeah. How long have you had it?
About a year now.
What are you shooting?
So I got a Canon AE1 35mm film.
What we got?
Fuji X-T5.
That's beautiful.
Shout out to Fuji.
Is it new?
Yet another Canon A1.
Canon boys are winning. There we go. All right.
Nikon D5000 is actually.
Love it. Love it. Nikon D5000.
That's
I got you.
Okay, what we got?
Rocking the Ricoh GR3.
Ricoh GR3.
Olympus style zoom.
Okay. Love it. Classics. Muji.
Probably 35.
Hey, okay.
Color film.
Color.
Probably 35. Black and white.
Okay. Double rolly. What we got?
Got the Alpha 100 in there. Black and white.
Okay. Is that 4x5?
It is 4x5.
Big boy. We're about to start the photo walk. Don't get hit by a car and have fun. LaRon,
Yo,
what's up, my brother? How you been today?
tired, but I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good, good. What camera did you bring with you today?
I brought my XA4 today.
Amazing camera.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Get some great shots.
You know, because film is not dead, right?
Film is not dead.
And we love film. So,
We do love film.
what brings you to photography? What do you love about it?
It gives me a space to take things slow. Everything's a rush with running. Everything's a rush with what I do during the day. So photography just helps, especially with film.
Yes.
It gives you time to be patient, make peace with some of the imperfections.
Facts.
You know, especially in this age where every picture has to be perfect or it has to be flawless, and it kind of missed the artistic vision out of perfection. You know what I mean?
That's perfect. That's perfect. Life is so fast that photography is one of the places you get to actually slow down and, you know, be who you want to be.
Yeah, it allows you to be intentional with what you shoot. Kind of with digital, sometimes you can kind of cheat and like do not a shotgun approach, but like a machine gun approach when taking pictures, and it's like, let me take all these pictures and then I'll just pick the best ones out the batch.
That's good.
Where with film, you have to be more intentional. You have to figure out what lighting fits best with your subject, distance, space between. It allows you to get close. Like with mine, it's a point and shoot. Like it allows me to get a little closer to my subjects, which one of my weaknesses is I tend to not want to be close to people. So it challenges me in that regard.
So also with your photography, you use it as an avenue to stretch your emotional capacity with
Yeah.
other people.
Yeah,
That's cool. By getting close, it forces you to get close to people.
right.
So you
Forces me to get to know people, forces me to have to talk to people.
has anybody ever said anything about you getting close to them while shooting?
No, not at all.
No,
They
crazy.
take it as a compliment. You'd be surprised how many people aren't used to like getting pictures taken up close. Or when I tell them come closer, how uncomfortable that is for them a little bit. Or it's a shock to them.
So most of the time, people want their photo taken.
Yeah, they don't have a problem. They'll tell me that's cool. I've never been outright rejected.
How many cameras do you have?
I believe 3.
That's-
So I have the XA4. I have the Nikon Coolpix that Raphael gifted me.
Shout out to Raphael, he's a great guy.
Shout out, great photographer, does what he do.
Yeah.
And I have a Canon that I rarely use these days. It's kind of like my digital one. That's the one I started off doing photography with.
The Ugly Stepchild?
Yeah, I don't want to call it that. It does what it needs to do. If I have a friend who wants an ultra perfect picture, that camera does the job.
Have you noticed the act of photography or coming to the photo club change your photography or, you know, how you interact with people?
Obviously, I mean, it's allowed me to be more intentional with what I take pictures of. It allows me, like even when I run, like I've noticed like how my eye has improved. Like where I'll see something and I'm running by it like 4 or 5 times a week, and I'm like, wow, the way this looks under this light at this time, for some reason, it looks beautiful. Like this green's a little lighter than the other greens around here, and it catches my eye or it catches my attention. Let me take a picture of that.
Do you have a project with your photography, or plan to do anything with your photography coming up soon, or?
Not at this time. I'm still in the, let me just keep this one to myself for now. Let me keep it innocent. Let me still have fun with it, you know?
Heard. I think we do, sometimes we get away from just having fun with our hobbies and letting our hobbies control how we do things sometimes.
Yeah. It kind of ruined some of my other hobbies in the past when I got into it too fast, and then a lot was given, and then it just became overwhelming, or it felt like another job.
I love the intentionality to keep a passion a passion. I definitely understand that. I'm glad you can make it today, brother.
Yeah, man. I slept in a little bit on accident, and
You know,
I'm actually off on a Sunday.
sleeping in on accident is like one of the best accidents to do nowadays. That's the best form of
I
self-love
want to
right
sleep
now.
in on purpose.
Man, you and me both. I just want to sleep in.
Yeah, like let me live there for a minute.
What camera are we shooting today? What we got?
I got the Mamiya 645.
That's the baby.
That's the baby. Always.
The
Will I take a photo today?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Most likely not. But that's part of the experience, right?
It is. You don't go out to shoot and automatically think you're gonna get a photo.
Heard. You just wait
You
for
may
it to
you
hit
may take one. Yeah, it's like David Lynch's philosophy. Like the ideas come to you, and then you have to catch them when they're there, or they just fly away.
Is that your photographic process? Are you a hunter?
Depends. Because if I like the composition of a space, I'll stay there and wait for something weird to happen.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I've seen like some like Arnold Daniel, and he'll just sit in a spot.
Yeah.
He likes it where the energy is. He likes it, and then he just stays. And then
Those are coming down, cutting through.
If I had a little rangefinder, like I'll get this little war vet dude right here. You see him? Look at him. He's sleeping.
Look at my guy. Hold on.
He's sleeping right there.
Yeah.
But stuff like that.
Yeah, you never know.
But
It'd be
like
beautiful.
you can't do that with this as much as easy.
Well,
But on a day like today, church stuff, everybody's dressed up,
yeah.
right? Sundays, it's a beautiful day out. If we hit the Basilica, guarantee you people will start spilling out of that place.
And that'd be the jam.
That'll be the jam. That's prime people stuff.
Are you working on it? Well, are you working on anything right now? Your last photo book was amazing.
Thank
I'm sure
you.
there's a follow-up to that coming. It has to.
There will be, but like I think that's the thing is like I shot for years and had no real trajectory or like idea about it,
Okay.
and then it ended up being something. So it was kind of just do what you do, and then it'll come together when it's time.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah. I don't
All right,
think
so
I go into it.
It's not
with-
necessarily a plan, like you said. You're just waiting for it to hit you. You're not hunting for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a hunter. I'm a scavenger.
There we go.
That's why I like I go to the abandoned places and weird shit. I just like weird shit. Give me the weird stuff. Always.
Something that people haven't seen before, right?
Yeah, like yesterday I had to stop and like I had to take this photo on the way to shooting a wedding. I was like, I had to load up the film real quick. I was like, I'm already kind of running late to this thing, but this photo is here. I got to do it.
I absolutely
I
love
just gotta-
the thought process of pulling over on the road every time I see something photographic, but
Could
I
you
would
imagine?
never get anywhere.
Yeah, no. The amount
That's
of times I
kinda your
pulled
jam.
over for some dumb thing on the side of the road.
That's good. Well, I'm glad to have you, brother.
It's exciting to be out.
Yeah, it's good weather.
I sometimes these overwhelm me.
Yeah, right, like
Cause
right
I'm
now.
I'm a lone shooter, dude. I go alone. So when
right-
I'm out here, I'm just gonna talk.
Cass,
What's up?
how are you?
I'm good.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good today. I got up and decided to come to the photo walk.
Shout out to the Photowalk. You've been coming to the Photowalk for how many times?
This is my third one.
Really? I feel like you've been to like 10.
That everybody keep coming up to me and saying like, I feel like you've been around. I'm like, no, I really just got here. Like, start learning about this. Like, I just got up and came. Someone told me about it, and I was like, okay, I'll come to the next one. And I came out, and I just kind of kept coming out.
I think you're one of those special people that make a lasting impact, and people are like, dang, I feel like I've known her for so long because you get straight to familiar.
People just like come up to me and start talking to me. It's just like, I be like, hey, what you doing? They're like, I'm just out here taking pictures. I'm like, I'm just out here taking pictures. It's just something like that.
That's the vibe of the photo club. I'm just out here taking pictures.
And it's nice. I like this walk today. Me and Daniel was talking, and I was like, it's hot today, but it's a nice breeze. But I feel like the walk is nice because there's a lot of trees. Like,
What camera are we shooting with today?
I have a Canon EOS 4000D. It's like a beginner camera.
Well, first off, you be putting in work with that camera.
Yeah, it's a really nice camera. I got this camera I think I got this camera 2021 or 2022, but I'm just now really like putting it to work. It kind of just been sitting around.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I got this camera to use it, so I should go out and shoot and use it. This is a nice way to do that. I was like, okay, I can bring my camera out, I can go shoot stuff, but I like this because it's just you're outside and you're shooting, which I think you should get out and shoot on your own. But I like how you can communicate with other people around, ask about their cameras. A lot of people gave me tips and went all in my settings and was like, yeah, you change this to this, and you can do this. I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't even know that. So that's been really dope about meeting people in the group. So it's been really nice every time I've came out. So a lot of people know about their camera, but everybody's camera is dope. Anything you're shooting with, if you're shooting with your phone, if you're shooting with a disposable camera, a Fuji camera, any type of camera, a Canon, a Nikon, a Sony, everybody has different cameras out here. So it's just whatever you shoot with is fine enough.
How long have you been shooting?
Just a couple of years.
But
I've always liked photos, and I like physical photos more than digital. I like photos that I can have and hold in my hand, because it just takes me back to a memory, or my family or my friends. It takes me back to good moments in my life. Whenever I've taken a picture, it hasn't felt depressing or sad for me. It's always been a way of giving me joy and giving me peace, and just taking a part of yourself and holding on to it. Because we can't hold on to every moment, but I feel with photos we can hold on to a specific moment and go back to that moment, and just brings you back how you were feeling in that time. So that's why I really love photos, and that's why I really love physical photos.
Okay.
It's I touch it and I'm oh, I remember that moment. I remember when I took this, or I remember how I felt when I took this, or oh, I remember those people and how I felt around them, and how good I felt and how at peace I felt. So that's why I like photography. Yes. Oh my God, I have so many photos that I just got them all stuffed in this just box, and it's just all my photos of everything in the past few years of my life. And I'm oh my God, I need a scrapbook. I'm I got my whole family in here. I got my friends in here. I got just so many moments in this in all these photos, and I'm I need to put this somewhere.
Do you have any projects coming up?
No projects right now. I'm on summer break, but I'm in film school. I go to Savannah Tech. Yeah, it's a really good program. My professor, he's really dope. He's about to actually retire this year.
I look forward to seeing some of the good shots that you get today.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a lot of shots. I already got some in. But yeah, it's a pretty day.
Well,
Love
all right.
Savannah. It's beautiful. It's always been a beautiful city.
What's up, brother? Yeah, I'm good, man. Doing our thing.
You just made it deep in here, bro.
Yeah. Zach,
What up?
it's been a little second since the last time we talked.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot.
Yeah.
Lots of projects.
Out here.
How do you feel like your photographic experience has been going lately?
Gets better every day. Just got to get out there and shoot. Figure out what I'm doing wrong. Figure out what I can do right.
You've been shooting a lot.
Learn from some people around me.
You've definitely been killing it. I've been seeing the work. It's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, man.
Do you have any projects coming up? Any goals? Anything you want to do?
Just keep making money at this thing I love doing.
All right.
That's the goal.
Do you feel like there's a fine line?
Yeah, because even just the freelance shooting, I kind of lost a little bit of the fun in that. I realized it just felt like a job. Didn't really feel like I was making art. But when I'm out shooting just for myself, there's definitely a different line there. It's more emotion. Yeah, but also the freelance has helped me go out too because it gives me direction,
Yeah.
and then I'm focused on that. But then also, I'm able to stop and take a little bit of time and get a few of my own shots in every now and then.
So you're actually getting practice in it too.
Yeah, for sure.
How long have you been shooting again?
October 2023.
Okay, so we're still
So,
fresh in there. We're
yeah,
still learning. Same, you and I both. The photo club is coming in handy for you. So
yeah, man. I wouldn't be out here if I hadn't heard about the club. It's awesome.
well, all right, brother. Just glad to talk to you again. You know,
Yeah, sounds good.
see that your work is going so great and developing.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you having me.
All right. And we're back. I'm done with the photo walk. Gonna get some coffee. Thank you to Java Burrito. See you at the next one.